I am so sorry about that. I don't know what happened. It took a little bit of trial and error. I swear it was working before, but oh well. Anywho, how is everyone? It's been so long. It's been like over a month. I think so. I don't remember. Give me a quick second to post on Twitter and then I shall start. Where do I put my stuff? Okay, there we go. Anywho, yeah, I'm streaming at a different time today because I have things to do tomorrow. Well, later today, unfortunately. I hope that's okay. She's back to aura farming. Indeed. I'm kind of tired. Sorry for the low energy. It's been quite a few weeks for me. What kind of flavored nails you have on right now? My nails are purple, but they're glittery. Like in a way where like if they're at a certain angle, then they're like kind of orange. I can't really show them right now, but purple. You gonna play some games or just chat stream? Just chatting. It's in the title. But yeah, oh, thank you for the 24 months, Nashi. That's 2 years. Oh my gosh. Oh, my alerts are off. I'm not good at this. I even missed the way I used to bug you to sing for me. Did you get Twitter yet? I posted like too many clips of me singing on that account. So you're missing out if you haven't seen it. Anyways, let's start. Let's start. Yep. Is it going to be a short stream? Yeah, expect like 2 hours at most, I hope. But in April, I went on a trip, solo trip to Europe. I stepped foot into a few countries and yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Well, didn't you delete the first one, Miss Ian? I did, but then I posted it again. So if you missed that, I'm not to tell you. Oh, thank you for the 10 months, new Naha. Yeah. Thank you for the okay. Thank you for the 3, Nico. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Did you bring Europe flavored scraps? I technically did. Okay, let's start. So we're gonna touch on the airplane food that I had. Honestly, I feel like airplane food, maybe it depends on the airline that you fly on, but I had a pretty good experience. But apparently the airline that I was on is pretty good, like rated pretty good. But yeah, hold on, I need a burp. Okay, hold on. No external burps. Did you start your squashies addiction in the UK? I did. But yeah, airplane food in no specific order. I did take quite a few flights that gave food, but I don't remember the order, and I can't be bothered looking through my gallery, looking at the dates. Where? The pictures are broken? Hold on. What? Wait, what? You can see the outline of the where? What? Huh? Huh? Okay. Give me a second. Why is it doing that? That what? Huh? Guys, I'm so lost. Okay, give me. Okay. Anywho, what? Wait, the pictures aren't working. Oh my days. What? Huh? What? I am refreshing as hard as I can. Trust. Okay, I think I got it. Which tab was it again? This one. Where is it? Now it's not showing up. Oh, what? Where? What? Huh? Okay. Okay. Hello, guys. Welcome back. Airplane food. This is the first one. This is chicken with potatoes and broccoli. Okay. This salad. I don't know what this is actually. It was like a bowl of. It was kind of mushy. I don't remember what it tastes like. I wish I kept notes on what they tasted like. So I don't entirely remember, but I didn't eat it. Like, I didn't finish it. And then for dessert, it's a white chocolate cake, I believe. Cheesecake, I think. Something like that. Almost in the way, but there's butter, like, right here. And then I also had a tomato and cheese with mushroom omelet, bread, okay, I need to keep my mouse. Little salad thing. I think this is a block of like feta cheese, cucumber, tomato. I think dessert was, I think it was a white chocolate mousse, if I remember correctly. My bread, strawberry jam, and butter. My drink was apple juice. I'm trying really hard to remember. Sweet potato? No, it wasn't sweet potato. It was kind of like, I don't even know. It was like a coleslaw thing. Maybe potato with like curry spices and seasoning. Another meal, I had salmon with mashed potatoes, cucumbers, little salad, beetroot, another white chocolate mousse thing, added Pepsi Max, bread. I think this is sour cream, and this is butter. But yeah, all the food was pretty good actually. Well, other than the chicken, that was my first meal. It was dry and it was really difficult to cut. I ended up not finishing it. And then chicken, bread with rice, little salad, another white chocolate mousse thing, water, butter. I think this packet was balsamic vinegar. And then my next meal, I don't remember what this is, but I think it. I don't remember what it was, but it was tasty. It was good. And then this was the same mush bowl as the first one, but it was white this time. I don't know what it is still. I didn't enjoy it very much. Little salad, and then dessert was like a little chocolate cake thing. The plush bunny? No, I bring my plushie because I have flight anxiety. And I need my emotional support. Plush. I did not eat her, okay? I would never. Damn, how long was this plane ride? This is this is from separate flights. I mean, some of these are from like one flight because it was a long one, but this is multiple. I just put it all in one because I can't be bothered organizing it. This waffle with white chocolate sauce. I think it said vanilla sauce, but it tasted like white chocolate. And I had jam. I think it was raspberry. And then bread. And then some fruit. There was dragon fruit, watermelon, blueberries, and what is that? Okay, I know these are in cubes, but I'm pretty sure these were banana. Because they tasted like banana. And then these are a little ball of cheese. The Australia to Europe flights are awful. 16 hours of nothing to do. More than 16 hours. But yeah, it was really long. I tried to occupy myself in multiple ways. We'll get to it in a bit. This was like a stir, like a braised beef thing, I think. So vegetables, rice, quinoa salad. I think this was beetroot. And carrot cake. I love carrot cake. I think the carrot cake was okay. But yeah, decent meal. I like this meal. Yeah. And then this is a beef patty, like a hamburger, I guess, with carrots. I don't know what the sauce is, but it was good. Rice. There was an eggplant, like, stir-fry salad thing that tasted really not my thing. And there was a chocolate mousse thing, and then water, and then bread, and butter. Yeah. But yeah, the meals are really good. If you don't recognize it already, the airline that I took, Turkish Airlines. Pretty good. Okay, I'm in the way. I'll move myself after. So, I watched a lot of things on the plane because there isn't a lot to do. Again, over like 16 hours, awful. Tried to play on my Switch for a bit, tried to sleep, couldn't really sleep. So I just tried to watch as many things as I could. I watched The Batman. It was good, obviously. I watched Resident Evil Death Island. It was my third watch, and I liked it. They had Welcome to Raccoon City on there. If you don't know what that is, it's a live action series with existing characters, which is not great. But it was so bad. I'm sorry if anyone in chat likes the show. It is horrible. It's so bad. I genuinely could not get through it. Thank you for the 15 months, Draxler. And yeah, every second was like, oh, you're a Resident Evil character, aren't you? Kennedy? Leon Kennedy? Oh my gosh, you're Chris and Claire Redfield? Like, oh, it was, I couldn't. Anyways. Please don't spoil Sinners. I won't spoil anything. Spoiler free. I watched Sinners. I liked it, but I did accidentally spoil the plot for me, like, a long time ago, like after the movie like released, because I didn't think I'd watch it, but I ended up watching it and I liked it. Oh my mouse. I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine again. I've already seen it, but I enjoyed it. I watched The Pit, which is like emergency room hospital show thing, which I also enjoyed. Ian, are you gonna play Tomodachi Life Living the Dream on stream one of these days? Yes, I plan to. Okay, gonna get a little sidetracked, but I plan on making me, obviously, and a few of my VA as Mertist friends or mutuals. I don't know if anyone wants to do that, but maybe. There's so many things I want to do on stream. It's I gotta figure something out. And then I Know What You Did Last Summer, which is apparently like a horror movie. It was horrible. I know, as I say, a bunch of teenagers make a mistake and then they murder spree. It was bad. Mickey 17, I also heard this movie was good. I like Robert Pattinson. Stephen Yeun was also in it, which is pretty based. But I did space out for most of it because it kind of got boring. No Hard Feelings. I think it was the movie with like Jennifer Lawrence in it. It was funny at times. Typical finds out accidentally like the plot and like gets pissed off scenario, but whatever. Whatever. Chainsaw Man movie. The Reze arc, which is my favorite. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Crazy that you could have been watching Invincible on the flight. Yeah, no. I think I had a good time watching the things I watched. Now, day 1. I landed in my first country. Yeah, I do have a script. I write down everything so I didn't forget, like at the end of each day. So, day 1, Norway. Egg on toast. This was my breakfast. Delicioso. Oh yeah, if you don't, well, I've never talked about it, but I actually have relatives in Norway, so I stayed with them when in the country, if that makes sense. So I used up their food and utensils and ate everything in the house. But I made egg toast. I made it for me and some of my relatives as well, which is great actually. I like cooking for other people. Okay, hold on. I have a script and I'm like not reading it. Okay, so I arrived in Norway and it was really cold. It was like, what, like, I don't know, like 2 degrees Celsius. It was really cold. And then, yeah, egg and toast. Later that day, after winding down and talking with everyone, we went out to a shopping center and walked around. The shopping center, like the stores and stuff, were like, the vibes are so different. I mean, obviously, because it's in a different country, right? But it was more like the stores they had, it felt like everything was like more catered to older people, adults, I guess. Yeah. But it was very clean, very pretty. Went to a big grocery store and it was really nice. I know I'd say this a lot, but I love walking around grocery stores. There was like the self, what is it called? Like, you can scoop and mix your own candy. And this banana bubs are my favorite. They're one of my favorites. These are so delicious. I love artificial banana flavor. The yellow is like banana and then the brown is like toffee, right? But it's not that strong. But I love artificial banana candy. It is so delicious. Yeah. Now, you don't make your own candy, you mix your own candy. Like existing candy, but you like put them in a bag. Yeah. I'll say like this. These are my favorite gummies of all time. They're like gummy-shaped people. Ignoring the fact that they're people. The texture is amazing. The gummies are like super soft and like squishy. Like if you know like Haribo gummy bears, like those are tough as heck, right? I don't know what other gummy brands there are, but compared to Haribo, these are so soft and chewy, and there's like the flavors feel they're just feel fresher in my opinion. They're just so delicious. I love these. I'm not a cannibal. Maybe. But yeah, these are delicious. Favorite gummy of all time. Goodbye, Nashi. Yeah. I accidentally. Oh God, I'm not sticking to my script. Gosh. After getting the candy, we went to go eat sushi. It was okay. There wasn't a wide range of things, but it was good enough. Got home very sleepy, took a nap, woke up in the middle of the night, and I didn't sleep for the rest of the night. Anyways, day 2. Oslo. I went to Oslo. The Royal Palace. So yeah. I missed a few. Oops. But yeah, went to Oslo, the city. I accompanied my relatives to the city for work. They have e-scooters there. We also have them here, but I've never tried them before. But there are a lot of people that use e-scooters that I saw in Oslo. So I was like, I want to try. So I paid for like to use the e-scooter, and then it was really scary. I did not last more than a minute on it, genuinely. So I just decided to walk or take the tram. But this is the Royal Palace. It was nice, very spacious. I did not go inside. I couldn't be bothered. Well, also, wait, it's not that I couldn't be bothered. It's that we were not allowed to. I didn't take pictures, but like there were like guards, like here and then like to the right, and then people would take pictures with them. Sculpture park. These sculptures, I don't remember entirely. I think they were made by one guy. It was a bunch of sculptures of like people and different poses and stuff, which was interesting. There was like a tower of more like people here and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, this is from the top, from the thing I showed before. It was so pretty and wide, so much space. It was like perfect like space for like a run and stuff like that. I loved how open it was. And clean, actually. It was so clean. It was clean. I liked it a lot. And then I went to the National Museum. If I remember correctly, they had like 90 rooms of like different kinds of art pieces and themes and stuff. I went through all 90. Actually, I think it was like 80 something. Or was it 90? I don't remember. But I went through all of them. I didn't take that many pictures, but I have taken pictures of my favorite pieces at... I need a burp. Hold on. Okay. I took pictures of my favorite things that I saw in the museum. So this is my favorite sculpture, for obvious reasons. This is my favorite... I don't know what to call it. Thing? Half painting... art piece. Yep. Obviously, because of the fried eggs, because of the amount of eggs I've been frying and consuming. And my favorite painting is this. I don't know what this is. I mean, obviously it's a zebra, but is it so obvious? Also, I don't know what's going on. I don't, I don't know what this is or who he is or what is going on. But yeah, this is my favorite painting. I enjoyed it. This one evoked so much emotions in me. It's truly marvelous. What could this possibly mean? I don't know. I didn't keep track of like the description or the name. Actually, I'm pretty sure it didn't have a description. You kind of built like that. You know what, Yuri? Don't talk to me. It's kind of got tired around like the halfway mark, so I got a carrot cake and a chicken wrap. I didn't like the wrap. I think it had like mustard or something. I don't think I like mustard. It's not the flavor profile that I enjoy very much. But the carrot cake was good. I actually liked it. The cream cheese frosting was so soft and creamy, but also like, it wasn't sweet. It wasn't that sweet compared to like the cake part, which was nice and carroty. It could have more carrot, honestly. It was mostly more of cinnamon, but I liked it. As you can tell, I may or may not like carrot cake. Yeah. Anything else I need to say? Oh yeah, at the end, was that the end? I think it was at the end. The end of the museum, they had like a giga big like chalkboard. I had a massive slice of carrot cake the other day, and you didn't share any with me. I'm insulted. But they had a giant chalkboard, and I knew what to do. This is probably not there anymore, but this is a Hunie eating pizza. This is Barry, and that is me. PlushEin in Oslo. It was actually really hard to draw on a chalkboard. I didn't think it was that difficult. And then went back. This is like around the outside of the museum. Just did some walking. Very nice, very scenic. This is my favorite guy. A normal guy. So I don't know if it's like Norway. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's not. But they have a store called Normal where they sell a bunch of like things. Like they sell candy, they sell beauty stuff, they sell toys, they sell a lot of stuff. And mostly cheap too. I think it's like an outlet store. That's what it reminds me of. And this guy is, I guess, their mascot, and he is he is my favorite guy. I like him a lot. He's like, isn't he beautiful? Next, day 3. More city exploration. Yeah, random knickknacks and stuff like that. I got a few things from there. Got a few snacks. They just have like a good selection of stuff. But yeah, day 3. Guess what I ate? Egg, toast, and salmon. I love raw salmon. Raw salmon. I love raw salmon. Also, you can see someone's keyboard. One of my relatives like left early for work, and I stole their desk. So gaming keyboard. But I had egg and salmon. It was so delicious. Yes. And then I went to a toy store, and they had Moomin trading cards. I don't care about TCG, okay? I also don't care about Pokemon or any kind of TCG, but but I like Moomin. And they had Moomin trading cards. Hello. So I did buy some. But I also did already open them because I didn't plan on like showing them on stream. But then I thought I should do a card opening stream, but then I forgot to buy more cards, so then I can't do it. Obviously I can buy it online, but I feel like it's not that special. But I like Moomin. Yep. Did you find any playing cards? They had many playing cards, actually. I think Moomin has a video game coming out. Yes, I think I know what you're talking about. I hope I'm not hallucinating. But yeah, Moomin. I love Moomin. I also bought 2 little like bear plushies that I was supposed to show on stream, but I don't know where they went. I think they escaped my house. I don't know. If I find them, I will try to show them in my next stream. Because they're so cute. My little babies. What is Moomin? This is them. Well, this is Snork Maiden. But Moomin. Yeah. Oh yeah. So I know Norway, or at least like a good amount of European countries, they can speak English, but like when I was like walking around like on my own, it was mostly like Norwegian that I could hear people talking. And like when I'm alone and at the shop on my own and there's no self-checkout, I get a little stressed. So every time I approach the counter, I like, before they can greet me, I always rush and say, "Hi, can I get these please? Thank you." And then they're nice to me and speak in English. The currency confused me at first because I tried to convert it on Google, but like I think I've been putting the numbers in wrong. But I figured it out because my relatives gave me some cash, which I still have actually. That I will keep forever until my next trip. Yeah. What else? Okay, we're not up to this part yet. I need to stop clicking. But later that day, we went after my relatives, or like one of my relatives finished work, me and her, we went to a bowling alley. We bowled for a really long time because we were waiting for my other relatives to like finish work. So me and I need to stop saying relatives. Me and my cousin, we went bowling for 3 hours, and my arms and legs were really sore after those 3 hours. I got 4 strikes in those 3 hours. Yay! As opposed, my cousin got quite a few, so. Who won? My cousin. She's goated. But yeah. This is dinner! Norway, they have, actually, I don't know if it's Norway exclusive, but they have a restaurant where they have multiple cuisines, right? You can order a bunch of them, but in like small portions, so you can try everything. So that's why everything like on the screen looks small, but it's because we got multiple things. We got more things before this. I just forgot to take a picture. But it was... Okay, let me rate them, because I did not like everything. Did PlushEin have a go-to? PlushEin did not see the light of day. I brought PlushEin with me, but I was a little too shy to take her out in public. I wish I did, but her head is a little too big. But yeah, as for the food, it's kind of hard to see, but this was Swedish meatballs. Meatball, lingonberry jam, gravy, and mashed potato. This was fine. IKEA does it better, honestly. This was pretty plain. Didn't enjoy. This, I don't remember what pasta it was. I'm trying to pasta. But it was a pasta. But it was okay. And no, it was mid. And then this, I also don't remember what this is. I think these were potato, like tater tots. I think. I should have wrote everything down. And then this was caprese salad, which was fine. I don't remember what this is. It's also an empty plate. And then dessert, which I was really excited for and kind of let down. Let me move out of the way. Okay. This was apple crumble with whipped cream. It was not good. The apple flavor was not there. Like this had no the apple flavor. There were like, how are there chunks of apple in there if there's no apple? It was very heavy on lemon flavor. I think they used a lemon syrup of some kind, not only to prevent the apple from browning, but also, I guess it tasted good with the apple, but it didn't. It tasted like laundry detergent. Or was it dishwashing liquid? Like lemon scented dishwashing soap is what it tasted like. I am not a picky eater. Unfortunately, I just stumbled across food that I feel like I could have made better, in my opinion. And then creme brulee. Creme brulee is one of my favorite desserts. These were fine. The texture of the custard underneath was a little too gelatinous, but it was still fine. It was still good. And then this was ice cream sandwich with some marshmallows and like chocolate candy on top. Not good. The ice cream tasted like nothing, and then like the outside part was a bit more bready, also tasted like nothing, but it was also stale. So it was not pleasant. And then this was a s'mores thing. So it had like the biscuit crumble in the bottom layer, ice cream, marshmallows, and then like chocolate syrup. It was okay. I didn't eat a lot of it. It was just so lackluster. And then I accidentally cut off the part, but there was churros here, and those were pretty fine. They were standard. She's so judgmental on food. I have standards. If I am paying, Norway is expensive. Buying anything is expensive. If I'm spending so much money on anything, I expect like decent quality food. It was not. I am very sorry to anyone who is a fan of this restaurant if you recognize it. I didn't like it. So overall, what would you rate this establishment? Like a 6 out of 10. The only reason, if I were to come back, it would only be like cause of the menu rotation, you know? But if they have just the same food and it was still mid as heck, I would not come back. Expensive, but it pays well, so it evens out. Exactly. But as a tourist, I did not enjoy paying so much for not the greatest food. Also, it was this, I'm trying to remember correctly, but oh, thank you for the 20 QB. Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm trying to remember. No, I forgot. I forgot. My brain short-circuited. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Next day. As you can see, it's day 5. Day 4, I took a rest because I was pretty much going out every day and I was pretty tired. But yeah, I went to the Netherlands. Let's, yeah. Let me get things together. Also, let me take a sip of water. Anyways, I went to the Netherlands. Accompanying me was the same cousin that I went bowling with. Thankfully, she was free to come with me. When we landed at the airport, so I did quite a bit of research, and I was looking forward to this one place because it looked interesting. Febo. If you don't know what Febo is, actually, I don't know how to explain it more, like, other than this part, but it's like a vending machine thing, and then you can select from the different options without talking to anyone, and the door opens, and then you can get your food, which I like the experience of. Yeah. They had many things. They had like croquettes, they had chicken hamburger, they had frikandel, like the sausage thing. Yeah, I didn't include a picture because, again, I keep forgetting to take pictures. But I got like I think it was a lamb croquette, which was really fresh and warm. It was delicious. And then, yeah, Netherlands is the land of the Miffy. This is the bunny character. I don't have this exact plush, but you know the pictures with the airplane food and the plush I was holding? It's this character. I love Miffy to death, and I was very happy to be in the Netherlands. But I thought this was really cute. There's also another Miffy, but in like Dutch attire. Again, really cute, and I ended up buying one to take home. And then, thank you for the dono, Martin. Thank you. And then for dinner, we went to an Italian restaurant. The staff were really friendly and talkative, which was really nice. Apparently the owner, I don't remember exactly, but if I remember correctly, the owner is Australian, and like he frequents Australia pretty often. I think I don't remember exactly what they said, but that was cool. But Italian restaurant, they had a vegetarian menu. Hold on. Yeah, they had a vegetarian chef menu. And for the chef menu, basically the chef, it's like gacha, but with food, right? So the chef chooses what to make you like on the menu, and you just get served it. So my first meal was, I think it was like pan-fried leek thing, like the vegetable leek. It was a little too bitter for me, but I like the creaminess of like these. I don't remember what it was. Some cheese, ricotta, and then the cream at the bottom. It was a little too bitter for me, but I felt very light and refreshed afterwards. And then next was an eggplant thing. Again, I should have noted down what I ate, but this was good. I don't know how else to describe it because it was so long ago. It also came with potatoes. It was nice. I need a burp. Hold on. Okay. And then for dessert, we got panna cotta and tiramisu. The panna cotta was so good. It was amazing. It was so, like, the flavor, I don't know if it was vanilla. I'm pretty sure it was vanilla, but like the flavor was so prominent, mixed with like the berry like syrup thing. It was like fruity. It was fresh, delicious. The tiramisu, on the other hand, my first bite of the tiramisu was straight up alcohol, and it was so nasty. But the rest of it didn't taste like alcohol. So, yeah. But yeah, I like the restaurant. The restaurant was nice. The vibes was, it was like really like small and packed and pretty loud, but I really liked the friendly staff. I liked the vibes. Nice and casual. Would go there again. And I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about this, but we also got a pizza to go. Because initially, we went to this restaurant and we were gonna get pizza, but we ended up getting the chef's menu. But we got a pizza to go back to the hotel and eat. So we got the Oslo pizza, which is salmon with lemon. And it was delicious. Okay, the salmon was nice and like flaky, and the lemon was so fresh. Like, I think it had lemon zest on it. It's kind of hard to see. It was very refreshing, actually. The pizza, the dough was really nice and like I think like classic Italian pizza, kinda. Like, it was like flatter, like in the middle, and then like standard crust. But it was delicious. Yeah. Looks weird, but was tasty. They had a bunch of pizzas of like different cities, like named after different cities, which had like ingredients either inspired or like from those cities. And obviously, because I was in Oslo and my cousin is from there, we decided to try the Oslo pizza. Next day, continuing my Netherlands trip, we went to the city. So we were in Amsterdam. This is not the greatest picture, but we took a tram. I loved the look of the buildings. They were so like nice and like square, like so flat, like in the front. There's a store that the Netherlands have called Hammer, and it's like I don't know if department stores, right, but like they home goods, is home goods the right word? Stuff like that, like decoration. They also have clothes there. They have a lot of stuff. As you may know from what I said before, Miffy is my favorite character, and guess what they had at the store? They had Miffy stuff. So I bought quite a few things, actually. Let me see if I can pinpoint exactly what. Honestly, I wanted to buy everything, but also I didn't need everything. But I was really tempted to. Cookie cutters, an apron, little silver fork and spoons, this little cake form thing with Miffy and Boris. Boris is the bear. He's a brown bear. What else did I get? I got little ice cube trays, which were Miffy shaped. And a little spatula and basting brush. I think that's all. But yeah. And then we went to the grocery store. They have a grocery store called Albert Heijn, and I saw this rabbit or hare butter, and I thought it was really cute. I think if I didn't buy it, but if I did, I don't think I would use it ever. Or if I did, I would feel really bad. But I would probably not eat it. But it was really cute. Oh yeah, I did buy the Miffy like stuff, like baking stuff for future baking stream because I want to make carrot cake. And I feel like that's pretty fitting with the Miffy rabbit shaped utensils and stuff. Yeah. Also saw protein lemonade, which was the first for me. Yeah. Unfortunately, the protein craze is everywhere. I did not try this. I didn't need to. And then I tried herring for the first time. I love herring. It was so delicious. If you don't know what herring is, it's basically like the fish in like a brine. It's like, I don't remember. But it came with pickles and onions, and it was so delicious. Okay, it was so good. Like the comfort of pickles and onion with the fish, like it kind of tasted like a McDonald's cheeseburger in the best way possible. And that's a lot of pickles. This is not enough pickles. I love pickles. This is not enough pickles. But yeah, the fish was really tender, but it still had a bit of a bite. The brine was really like the brine flavor for the herring was like nice and salty, but still like it was a good balance. I genuinely wanted more after this, and so did my cousin, but we refrained so we could have space for other food. But herring is probably the number one thing that I had at the Netherlands. Yeah, it was delicious. Where am I up to? Yeah, we did more walking. We tried a touristy, popular fry place. So I did my research for food. There was some traditional stuff that we tried. We'll see later. But there were also other touristy places that people are like, oh, you should go to this place. It is delicious and worth it. So I wanted to try. This is fries with truffle mayo and Parmesan. May I say, it was not worth it. We had to stand in line across the street. And like the fries weren't crispy. They were like you know when you have fries that were just fried and then they were left out for like maybe 10 minutes. That was the texture and taste of them. The truffle mayo was too salty. And with the added Parmesan, just made it really, really, really salty. It was not that pleasant. I do not recommend. I don't remember what the place is called, but it's pretty touristy and you could probably find it if you searched up Netherlands fry places. I love cheese, but goddamn, it was not the greatest. I'm very passionate about my food and I've been lied to. Yeah. Where am I up to? Yeah, we did more walking. Let me take a sip of water. Okay, we did more walking, and then we were hungry, so we found a place for traditional Dutch food. We went to this place called Rembrandt Corner, and more walking. More walking. Yeah, we went to this place called Rembrandt Corner. It was cold that day, so I got a hot chocolate, which was okay. It was dripping everywhere, so thankfully it came with a little plate. This which one was this? I think this was the stem pot, which it's a pile of mashed potatoes with some greens, meatball and sausage and gravy. It was really delicious too. It was like pretty hot when it arrived. The potato was filling. It was nice. I don't know what else to say. It was so filling and seasoned perfectly. There was a lot of potato though, but potato's great. I'm not really complaining about that, but it was delicious. It was great. The meat, like the meatball, was like seasoned to perfection. Honestly, it's kind of hard. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm not the greatest. We also got the gehakt bollen, which was also on a pile of potatoes with gravy, with fried vegetables and meatballs. Again, very like filling and warm, and like it was good. It was delicious. It was a good place. I need a burp. Hold on. Okay. I can practically taste it, Ian. Are you licking the screen right now? It was good. And then went back to Albert Heijn, the grocery store. I tried pomegranates for the first time. I posted about it on Twitter. There are pomegranates in Australia, but they're not as easily accessible like in plastic containers. But they had it here. So I didn't have to peel a pomegranate. So I got them and I became obsessed with them ever since, and kind of drooling at the look of them. But I had a lot of pomegranates when I was there. They were delicious. Day 7. We went to the Albert Kuip market. They had a lot. The market was super long. So many stalls, different cultures. Tried a few things. Are pomegranates rare in Australia? I wouldn't say they're rare, but they're not common. Probably because they're seasonal, but it's not. I remember going to the grocery store the other day, and like they literally had like a tiny basket of them instead of like, you know, many of them. Yeah, we went to the market. They had a stroopwafel stand. It was so fresh and delicious. Sorry, I'm looking at my script. There were like a lot of like stroopwafel places, like not restaurants, but like cafes in Amsterdam, but they were like 10 euros each. And like, that's pretty expensive for a stroopwafel. These were only like 4 euros. And these were like made fresh. I didn't want to go to like a tourist trappy cafe that sold them. I wanted some authentic ones from the market. Actually, I don't know if it's that authentic, but they were just delicious. Okay, here it is. It was really good. It was so like straight off the pan thing. It was not too sweet. The waffle was fresh, like off the maker, and with like a thin layer of caramel smeared in between. And like when I took a bite, it was fragile, but it was so yummy and warm and gooey and crispy. I've had stroopwafels before, but I didn't like them. But I like this. I don't know why. But these were really good. I wanted to go back for more, but we genuinely waited in line for like probably 15 minutes. Maybe 10. But it was worth it. These were really good. And then guess what? I got herring again, but this time in like a little sandwich bread. And then this is kibbeling, which is fried fish, like battered and like fried, and it came with mayo. It was delicious. This is the best fried fish I've ever had in my life. And there are a lot of fish and chip places in Australia, but they suck. But this kibbeling is delicious. It was so, like, the batter was so light and crispy combined with the mayo. I love mayo, by the way. I would dip anything in mayo if I could. The fish inside was like so tender and fresh. Unfortunately, there were a few bones, which wasn't pleasant. But other than that, kibbeling, 10 out of 10, probably my second favorite thing I have had in the Netherlands. But yeah, the herring at this place, it wasn't as good as the day one herring that we had. The bread was a bit stale. The fish texture was too mushy, and the saltiness, the brine of the herring wasn't as prominent. Maybe, I mean, you know, different preferences, right? But the texture, a little too mushy. Pretty sure it had a few bones in it too. That, like, was annoying. Yeah, pickles and onions were fine. But I'd rather get herring at the first place that we went to. Yeah. Perhaps the bones were softened a bit. For the kibbeling, they were not softened enough to, like, actually crunch and eat them. I've had a good amount of fish with, like, edible bones, but the bones in these were genuinely not swallowable. Like, if it gets stuck in your throat, I feel like you would feel like death. And then they had a few gyro stands, so I craved some, and so I got one. It was fine. It was mid, but it satisfied my gyro craving. And then we did some more walking, and we ended up in a different city. Sorry, let me check if it was a city or oh yeah, a different city. We went to Utrecht, or I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. We went to Utrecht. If you didn't know, Utrecht is we went there for a very important reason. Super important. My Netherlands trip would have been incomplete without it, okay? We were here. I don't know where the other picture went, but Utrecht is the birthplace of John Dick Bruna. Well, his name's not John, but Dick Bruna is the author and illustration guy for Miffy, and they had a Miffy museum, which we went into. I read reviews of people saying that it's not worth it because it's like catered to kids, but like, I mean, obviously it is, but I still enjoyed it. I didn't take much pictures because there were so many kids there and we weren't allowed to take pictures with kids in them. So I have this picture. I know these aren't Miffy, but like, I wanted to show, the style of like, what you would expect the rooms to look like. Very colorful. When I was younger, I really liked the claymation style Miffy show, and the style was basically exactly like that. It was very nice to look at. Yeah, this Miffy, it was nice. This thingy, like her arm like waves up and down, just cute. Did you just completely make John up, or is it in there somewhere? I made it up. They also had a cafe there, so we decided to have some food. We were gonna have dinner after the museum, but I wanted to try a bit of food at the cafe for obvious reason. Because they were Miffy shaped. The sandwich. This was beetroot. I'm trying to remember from the receipt, but it said beetroot carpaccio thing. It was fine. I got the Pokeball off of the kids menu. Isn't it cute? Isn't this cute? Pokeball. It had mango in it, which was unexpected. I've never had it before, but I liked it. It also came with a cup of cherry tomatoes. I need a burp, hold on. Okay. It came with a cup of cherry tomatoes. I got a drink, which was like, I think it was like a strawberry sour yogurt drink. I don't remember what it's called, but it was good. I liked it. I got some macarons, and you guessed it, carrot cake. The Pokeball was good. The sandwich was for my cousin. She said it was good. Cherry tomatoes were fine. Nice to get some more vegetables in. Macarons were standard. I think yellow was lemon. The green one was pistachio. And this orange one was like caramel, which was my favorite one. This drink was fine. This is like cola, but I guess like their local brand. And then the carrot cake was not good. I'm sorry, Miffy. I love you, but it was so buns. The cake was barely carrot. It was more like, it had more of a date flavor. And like the topping thing, supposed to be like cream cheese. It didn't taste like anything. And the texture was kind of crumbly and dry. Didn't enjoy, but I enjoyed the experience. I did not take a bite off of the plate. How hungry do you think I am? I love eating my favorite media characters. She was pretty delicious, not gonna lie. Where am I up to? Yeah. We did more walking, and then the buildings were really pretty. I love like the streets there were pretty clean for the most part, but I just love the buildings. They're just nice to look at. I'm not John architecture. More walking, buildings, stuff like that. We walked past a comic book store. As you can see, comics and manga. I recognize, well, not only Garfield, but I recognize this character from, I think, like a cat detective game that I have never played, so I don't know how I know of this character. I did not go inside. I don't know why. I should have gone inside, but I think my reasoning as to why I didn't was because I was like, I feel like the comics would be in Dutch and I wouldn't understand anything, so I'm not gonna go. I don't know why I thought that. Also, maybe I was hungry and I really wanted to get to the next place, but I wish I went inside. I'm sad. And then we went back to our hotel, and my cousin, so she's been to the Netherlands before, and this is called kapsalon, which is basically like doner kebab meat with like some sauces, vegetables, more sauces and spices, and it is delicious, okay? If you're from Australia, you might know what HSP is, halal snack pack. This is basically it, but with vegetables, which was really good, actually. If I ever make this at home, I'm gonna slather on a bunch of vegetables. It was delicious. This is like one of those meals that like those trash meals, you know? Like you don't feel great after eating it, but it's like so delicious. Yeah, those late night meals. So yummy. Wait, this is day 7? I think I went to day 8. But the Netherlands is home to a company called Tony's Chocolonely, which is a chocolate company brand that advocates for to like end exploitation for cacao and cacao farmers and stuff like that, because it's actually a pretty big issue. And if you didn't know, Tony's Chocolonely is my favorite chocolate brand. You might think, if you keep track with my Twitter, you might think Kinder Buenos are my favorite chocolate. It is not. It is Tony's Chocolonely. Tony's are pretty expensive because they pay their staff, well, supposedly. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but it's what they're known for. But apparently they pay their staff like well, and like the farmers that they source their cocoa from and ingredients and stuff from. So that's why they're kind of expensive. But they had a superstore in Amsterdam that we visited, and I made my own. You can make your own chocolate bar. So you choose the base, which is either milk chocolate, white chocolate, or dark chocolate. And then you can choose 3 toppings. And for mine, I think I chose Biscoff crumbs, caramel bits, and toffee, if I remember correctly. You can tell there's kind of a caramel theme, but I don't remember where I put it, but I want to try it on stream in my next stream, hopefully, if I find it on time, and then we can reveal it together. But I'm really happy with the color scheme. I mean, there was very little colors to choose, but on one side of the bar, it says berry-in, and the other side says honey. I will show it off next time if I can find it. But yeah, chocolate. I also bought a good amount of chocolate, like exclusive or like new chocolate that they had there. I already had a few. I think I already got like 2 bars. Also, why did your hand turn into white chocolate? I didn't like the way my hand looked in it in this picture, so I erased it. Did you bring some for the rest of us? I did. Don't worry, I didn't forget. But yeah, once you make, like, they had like little screens to like customize your bars. So then, you had to wait for some amount of time and they'll like message you to return when it's done. So we left. We found another fireplace, which is supposedly the voted #1 Holland fries. And I wanted to see if it was true. This is also another place that I saw people vote very highly for. So I wanted to try it. And let me tell you, it was so much better than the last place. It was delicious. The fries were fresh and crispy, but the inside was soft and like potatoey. You might think like, oh, duh, Ian. Of course it's soft and potatoey on the inside. They're fries. You didn't understand. These were heavenly. Compared to the previous fry place I went to, these knocked them out of the park. The sauce is frite sauce, so the fry sauce, which is basically mayo, but slightly sweeter and lower fat, which was delicious. We ate the heck out of this cone. It was really good. How much do we owe you for our cut of the chocolate? Maybe. You know what? You guys don't owe me anything. I'm feeling generous. You get chocolate for free. And then, yeah, did more walking. I found a store that had this really cute apple water bottle. I really wish I got it. It was really expensive though. I think it was like 40 euros for it. I genuinely could not justify buying it as much as I really wanted to. But I convinced myself not to get it because 1, it's a glass water bottle. 2, I already have water bottles. 3, it was expensive. But it's so cute. It was so cute. I wish I got it. Thank you, Suki, for the 5 memberships. Uh, time check, an hour 20. Oh god. We're almost there, I think. But, yeah. I really wanted this water bottle. It was really cute. And then they had this candy store where candies were in barrels. The candy is not filled to the brim, by the way. I'm pretty sure there's like a thin platform at the top. But like, I didn't get any candy because the air and like everything is exposed to the candy. And I feel like a lot of them are like stale or have been there for a while. I don't know. But I just thought the concept was cool. It was like pirate themed with the chests and barrels and stuff. They also had a candy Mona Lisa, which was cool. I need a burp, hold on. Yeah. We went back to the first place we got herring from, and it was really it was so good. This time we got it with bread, and then we got two like individual normal ones. It was so delicious. The bread at this place was so much softer, and it was so oh my god. I'm so hungry, guys. It was so good. I love herring. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've had 5 herrings. It was so delicious. Did you go to bakeries like I said? No. How much stomach space do you think I have? Me and my cousin, like, we were struggling to get through so much food, but we wanted to try as much as we could. Actually, if you can count the grocery store, like the bakery section, I did have a pastry from there. Anyways, herring was good. I love herring. You're making this herring food sound godlike. It's not for picky eaters, I would say. Apparently a lot of people... It's like a love or hate thing, I guess. I really like it because I've tried a lot of like delicacies and exotic foods and stuff like that, and this is just perfect. I'm a herring glazer, okay? But I wish I had more, genuinely. I wish I did. And then we were craving Korean food. So there was only like one Korean place, if I remember correctly. Or there was just this one place. It's a celebrity place, by the way, but it was so buns. I didn't take a picture of before, but this side, black bean noodles, it was plain. This side, sweet and sour pork was also mid. The batter on the pork was like soggy. Like they just brought it out and it was soggy and not crispy and not enough sauce. I was really disappointed. But also not really, because like celebrity chain, what can I really expect? I love Korean food. I also love Korean food. So I was really sad and upset and hangry that it was not good. It was so plain and soggy. I'm so mad thinking about it. You might like Swiss drumming if you'd like divisive fish. I probably wouldn't. But I will touch on that in a bit. And then we went back to Albert Heijn, the grocery store, picked up some more fruit. They had white strawberries, which I saw an ad for on TikTok or something. So I got them, and more pomegranate and mango. The white strawberries apparently supposed to taste like pineapple. They did not taste like anything. They didn't taste like anything. They said it was like nothing. They weren't even sweet. It was buns. I was so disappointed. Pomegranate based, delicious. Mango, it was fine. A bit sour, but they were still good. Yeah, fruit to finish the night off. Okay, ignore the numbers for the days. I clearly did not number them properly. We went to a different city called Zaandam for the windmills, because they have a place with a bunch of windmills and stuff, which we will see. This is what we saw when we arrived. A bunch of colorful and like, I want to say oddly shaped buildings like this. These are really cool. I don't know if they're houses or something, but the buildings are really cool and really colorful, which I liked. Yeah, we got to the place. They had goats there. They're really cute. Look at how round they are. Isn't this romantic? They're so cute. I used to not like goats because of like their pupils. Like they kind of creep me out. But they're so cute. Look at them. There's another one. Oh, so cute. Look at oh, a goat. Windmills. Yes, this is why we came here. It was so windy. Like the weather, like not just from the windmills. Like it was really windy and cold. They also, I didn't include any pictures because again, I keep forgetting. But cheese. They also had cheese to like to buy, and like like a history of cheese mini museum thing. And they also had a cheese tasting experience, which sounds kind of fancy, but in actuality, it was a room. It was a packed room, like as many people as you can, packed in one room in a single line, conga line, with toothpicks to grab little cubes of cheese. I tried a few cheeses. I didn't like a few, but I like this one like cheese dip thing. And my cousin did too. So she bought one to bring back home. And again, I forgot to take pictures. But it was delicious. I don't think the wind was produced with wind, Ian. You don't know that. Well, actually, I don't know. It felt like it did, you know, because like you're seeing it spin, and then it's like, you know. And then I tried Taco Bell for the first time. Before you say anything, we do have Taco Bell in Australia. I've just never been close enough to one to be like, I want Taco Bell. But also, I could just make it at home and it'd be like 10 times better. And I still think that way. It was okay. I just got a crunchy taco, nachos, and a Crunchwrap Supreme, which was fine. The nachos are really salty. Like half of the chips had like a bunch of like the seasoning, and the other half didn't. So it was okay. But yeah. And then for dinner, we went to an Indonesian place, because Indonesia and the Netherlands have history together, and apparently some Indonesian places in the Netherlands are really good. So me and my cousin went to try, and we tried this thing called translated to rice table, rice tafel, something like that. But it was really good. I don't remember what each individual dish is again. Oh, this was like nasi goreng, like the rice. It was really good. I can remember which ones I liked. I like this one. I think this was like beef, and I like this one. I think it was pork. It was really crispy. I like these pickled cucumbers. These are really good. This is fried banana, like deep fried banana. These are really good. One thing, there's actually quite a bit of I think that there is like quite a bit of overlap with like Vietnamese and like Indonesian cuisine, because like a good amount of these dishes I've had before, like at home or like at a Viet restaurant, which is really nice because I was feeling homesick. So I was really glad to have some Asian, like really good Asian food. I really enjoyed it. Thank you, Indonesia. And then I found this thing at Albert Heijn, Kinder Pingui, which is this like cream thing with like a bit of like cakey layer on the outside covered in chocolate. It is so good. Okay, I'm kind of glazing it a little too much, but like it was nice and creamy, a little bready. I liked it. Nice and chocolatey. Yep. Hey Ian, would you ever consider a cooking stream? I'm curious to see your improved version of Taco Bell. I would think for Taco Bell, my version of Taco Bell, I would think about it. Just because like I'm kind of tacoed out at the moment. I know that sounds random, but like my favorite thing one of like the things I meal prep pretty regularly are taco bowls, which I really love, but I think I've had it a little too much to like want to look at it again. But in the future, I can consider it, and hopefully I remember. A few days later, I went to London on my own. Yay! Went to London. Hello, Queen Elizabeth. This was the first thing I saw when I landed. I was so tired. The flight wasn't that long, but taking so many flights in such a short amount of time, I was exhausted. And then, hold on, I need a burp. Hold on, I need to burp again. Okay. I got lost at the train station. So I was at the airport, and then you could take a train from the airport to somewhere, which I did. And then I landed somewhere. And then I was like, crap, how do I get to my hotel? And I had to take another train to get there. And I went to this one, I was really confused. I went to this one train, I almost hopped on it, turns out it was the wrong train, and then I found the train I was supposed to be on, which was an underground train, and I almost took like a not underground train. I don't know how, it was kind of confusing, but I got the hang of it, luckily. Have a good time at work, QB. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the membership gifts. But yeah, I made it to my hotel. First thing I had, so the UK has like an exclusive pickle menu, KFC menu. Did I say KFC? And as you may know, I like pickles, so I wanted to try it. The KFC that I went to didn't have all the options, unfortunately. So I only got the burger. Pretty standard, like, KFC chicken burger, except it had, like, I don't remember if the mayo was, like, pickle mayo, but it had a bunch of pickles, like, in this bottom layer, and then dehydrated pickles at the top. It was so delicious. The dehydrated pickles were, like, slightly sweet and crunchy, and the pickles were, like, pickly. It was good. It was delicious. I liked it a lot. Their KFC also has rice bowls, which was surprising to me, but I also enjoyed the rice had like it was giving curry spices, or like that kind of like influence, and then the chicken, and then like a bed of vegetables. If we had this in Australia, I would eat this pretty often. I liked it a lot. Oh, they also have this brand drink called Tango. And the KFC had apple tango. I think it's like a fruit soda. Was it for soda or juice? I don't remember. But I liked it. It was nice. And then, next day, I woke up, got dressed, saw the Big Ben. I forgot that the London Bridge existed, so I did not take a picture of it. Silly me. Yeah, we don't have tango here. But I like the apple tango. I had the orange before. Like, I had the orange, like, on a different day, and then I had apple. Apple was my favorite one. But yeah, Big Ben. I saw this telephone booth thing. Classic UK. I can't get over how many she ate. I mean, if I'm flying to, like, a different country, I feel like I should, in my opinion, I want to, like, try as much food as I can. And that was my main goal. I still think I didn't eat enough or tried enough, but I'm pretty happy with what I had. Guard guy. It was really crowded here, by the way. There was like minimum 50 people crowding these dudes. It was crazy. I was at a souvenir shop and I saw this keychain. I didn't get it. I was like, okay, Ian, we're gonna return here and get it later. I didn't go back for it because I forgot. I was so tired. I didn't get it and I was so upset. It's perfect. I'm so upset. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I did get other things. Again, I have no pictures of it. I'll see if I can show it in my next stream. But I got a Paddington, like, UK bear character, like, pin. And then I got a magnet. I think that's it. I don't remember. Why didn't you get it when you first got it? Because I thought there would be better, like, tourist, like, shops, and that they would have it there. But I ended up not going to any. I was really tired. Did more walking. Don't remember where this is, but I just walked wherever, really. I tried Jollibee. They have Jollibee in the UK. They don't have Jollibee in Australia. So I had to take advantage of that. I had the classic Jollibee burger, which was fine. Standard chicken burger. Peach mango pie, which was good. And then the ube sundae, which is really good. I love ube flavored stuff. 10 out of 10. Actually, no. 8 out of 10. It was so busy. My order took, like, probably 30 minutes. It was so crowded and, like, oh, I felt so bad for the workers because, like, it was so packed. To be fair, it was, like, during lunchtime, like the lunchtime rush. But I would go again. Jollibee, I liked. And then I took my butt to. I was really tired after Jollibee. I wanted to go back to my hotel, but this was my, like, last day to explore. Again, I wasn't here for very long, so I forced myself to walk more and visit Buckingham Palace. The flowers were gorgeous, by the way. Building, yeah, it was fine. But now I can say that I've been here, so I'm glad that I went there. And then next to the Buckingham Palace was St. James Park, I believe. It was so pretty and nice. It was so scenic and, like, it was so nice to have fresh air after walking in, like, the London city for so long. Because the city was pretty dirty and kind of didn't smell that great, as with a lot of cities, actually. Like, not to shit on London, but it wasn't pleasant walking around a good amount of sidewalks, but walking around a park was really nice. there were some ducks and stuff. It was nice. And then last day was airport. So they also I don't remember. I think this I don't remember what country Iron Brew is from, but I was told to try Iron Brew, which I liked, by the way. The closest flavor I can say that it is probably creaming soda. I feel that is the closest like flavor profile I can pin it on. Goodbye, our dog. But it was good. I liked it. Yes. I had Nando's. We do have Nando's in Australia too, but I haven't been there for like over a decade probably. But I decided to try it here in case it was like a little different. It was pretty much the same, but I got burger. Hold on. Let me see if grilled chicken burger with Portuguese salad and broccolini. It was very yummy and tasty. And then they had a little cafe thing at the airport. They had carrot cake, which I felt was destiny. So I had to try it. Also, this one single thing is like 764 calories, which is crazy, by the way. I ended up sharing it with my relatives back in Norway, and it was one of the better carrot cakes that I had. The cream cheese frosting was the cream cheese flavor was more prominent, which balanced out with like the sweet, more date flavor heavy cake part. Had more nuts in it, not enough carrot in my opinion. And then me on the plane. I took a few pictures, but like it was so interesting how there's like so many like bordered off these are roads, I think, but like it was like, you know, it was just a lot of these, and I was like, wow, this is so like looking at countries in the sky, like they're built so differently, even though like a lot of parts look the same. It was nice. Pretty solid London trip. I don't want to talk too much about it, but I didn't have the best time in London. Let me just say, I definitely would not go to London alone again. I would probably wish to return with a friend or two or three. People are, let's just say, don't know how to shut their mouths when it comes to a woman walking alone. Anyways, I'm back in Norway. I was craving Viet food so bad. I was more homesick than ever. So we went to a Vietnamese restaurant, and we got this roasted duck pancake dish. It was so yummy. This was so good. I've actually never had it before, so I liked that. Trying something new from my culture was interesting, because how have I not had it before? But also, it was delicious. So now I want to try and recreate this in my own time. There's a better place in the UK you can come to, but don't worry. I'm gonna block you. I'm blocking you, Euro. I'm gonna block you on everything. And then I had my pho, which was... it was okay. I've had a lot of pho in my life, and this was very heavy on the noodles, very little meat. It was okay. It satisfied my cravings, and that's all that mattered. Yeah. And then I tried squashies. So I bought this bag at the airport back in London. But I didn't open it. I wanted to wait until I got back to Norway. PlushEin. But I had squashies because on Twitter, I tweeted about how I like foamy, like candy, like chewy candy. And someone, thank you, suggested I try squashies. And so I got it and then I tried it and I need a burp. It was delicious. I love squashies. Hold on. I'm back. It was delicious. I love squashies. They're so nice and foamy and chewy and soft. I'm a big fan. As you can tell, I got other flavors as well. Rhubarb and custard and strawberry and cream. It was delicious. Yeah. Okay. I didn't include any pictures, but I also took we went on a little trip to Sweden because it's just a few hours away by car. And apparently it's a thing where Norwegians drive to Sweden to do grocery shopping and stuff because it's cheaper there. So we did that. I didn't include any pictures because I just didn't want to expose any notable scenery in the area. So you're just gonna have to listen to me recounting. But a very big grocery store. They also had select candy and stuff. So I got more squashies. I got more banana bubs and other bub candies. A bunch of candy. I basically just bought candy. Trying to remember what else I got there. I got a few ingredients for something that I will show in a bit. Didn't buy that much, but it was interesting. Definitely quite the difference in currency and pricing. I really like the selection of stuff that they had as well. But yeah, back to the surströmming that Mute mentioned earlier. Apparently they're not in season. They did have it, by the way. I think it was on discount. I didn't want to risk buying it and the can being off. On the same day, I coincidentally got some TikToks. I got this one TikTok of a guy chugging a can of surströmming. And apparently it was expired. It looked not that appetizing. Anyways, also didn't get it because I wasn't sure if I was allowed to take it back home to Australia, because Australia has very strict import rules. Even though it's canned fish, which is probably allowed, and if I remember it was, I also didn't want to risk it bursting all over my luggage and it smelling like the fish. So I did not get it. Which is okay with me. I'm okay with that. Maybe next time. They're weird with food. They are. In my past trips, I also got pet treats for my cat. For my cat. But they confiscated it because we weren't allowed to bring pet treats. Which I'm pretty sure I searched if it was okay and it said it was, but maybe I read it wrong. But apparently it's not okay. Yeah. And then, yeah, just a few hours in Sweden. Didn't really explore much else because we had to get back to Norway, which was fine by me. And then I made birthday cake for my relative. I keep saying that. It was for my uncle. I made a salted caramel brown butter vanilla cake. I actually made 2 layers of the cake, but it ended up really tall and it wouldn't fit in the fridge. So I had to take off the layer and we only had one. I made the caramel myself actually, and it was my first time making it. If you don't know, caramel is one of those things that is really easy to mess up. Also don't know if anyone in chat has made their own caramel before, but it requires a lot of patience. Standing over the stove, stirring constantly to make sure it doesn't burn, and might I add, very, very patiently waiting for the sugar to melt and caramelize. But I succeeded at making my own salted caramel, and it turned out really well. And so did the frosting, actually. I mean, don't look at the crummy. I didn't have enough of the ingredients, and I couldn't be bothered going back to the store for more, so it looked rather rustic, but it turned out pretty well. I'd be thrilled if that were my birthday cake. They liked it. They actually really liked it. However, I didn't like it. I think I have a problem. I don't think I like cake. I don't know why. No matter the flavor, texture, or whatever, I think any cake is mid, other than carrot cake, and I genuinely don't know why. Earlier, I tweeted that I need cake taste testers, and that is because I cannot tell if the cakes I make are good. This is one of those instances when they were cutting into the cake and everyone tried it. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, Ian, this is so good and delicious." But as I was eating it, I was like, it's okay. Mind you, it took like 4 hours to make this cake, and to me, it just tasted okay. I genuinely need someone else's taste buds to tell me if cake is good, because I have no idea. But yeah. I had more salmon for dinner. A lot of salmon, actually, with some rice, soy sauce, obviously. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Actually, no, it's not. I just didn't include any pictures. But, had some more rest days. Went to a hotel closer to the airport in Oslo. I had breakfast at the hotel, which was fine. I also accidentally got maple syrup on my eggs, but it was kind of good. I actually liked it. And then flight back to Australia. Oh god. Okay, so I landed in Australia and we had to go through passport control and like declarations. So basically saying, what are the things you're carrying? Is it over like this value? Are you carrying illegal goods? Are you carrying any like perishable stuff like that? The guy that was stuck with me, he asked me about my occupation. And like they have to know what you do, I guess. It was really hard to tell them. The best I could say was that I do storytelling on YouTube. And he was like, "Oh, okay. By storytelling, can you talk more about it? So I can like understand what you do." And I was like, basically, I read stories to help people sleep. And he was like, "Oh, okay. How many followers do you have?" And I was like, over 100K. And he was like, his eyes were like, that's how he looked. He was like, and I had to show it to him because they also had to take your phone momentarily. He said he had to take my phone to like see if there's like any weird stuff on it and needed my passcode, but he didn't really inspect it. But he wanted to see my channel, asked if it was my main income, stuff like that. And he looked at my channel and he was like, "Oh, this is like anime stuff." And I was like, this guy knows ball ? Safe to say, he probably I hope he did not look at my social media. He was really nice though. But yeah, scanned my luggage, stuff like that, and then I went home. Yippee! Bro, they've never done this to me. Good for you. Good for you. I've been through like passport control and declarations like on both of my international flights. But yeah, other things I wanted to note about like the trip. So when I was in Norway and I think the Netherlands, bottle caps on like bottled drinks, they don't fully come off. Like they're still like kind of attached on the bottle, which was kind of nice actually, because I lose my bottle caps really frequently, and it was cool. I like that. Walking on the right side or standing on the right side of escalators. In Australia, it's the left side. So getting used to like walking and like standing on the right side of stuff took a bit of getting used to, but I got used to it. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed my trip yapping. I tried to remember as much as I could. I listened to this one creator called Ari. She's sleeping. Don't mention her name. She's gonna come out. She's gonna come out of her cave. I didn't say that. Harpy Part 2 when? Oh god. Eventually. I'm so burnt out, guys. Please be patient with me. But yeah, other than the trip talk, I also want to talk about something else. Oh, okay, wait, I don't want anyone to misunderstand. When Mute said Airy, he is not talking about another content creator that isn't me. I guess it's been that long, but Airy is, was another VA ASM artist that is very close to me, but she doesn't make audios anymore. Anywho, we have something important to discuss, and I need your input on. So, a company has reached out to me, asking if I would like to make a plushie with them. As you know, may or may not know, last year, or like over a year ago, we did a plushie with Makeship. So we have PlushEin. And this is a different company. They're called Craftify. So I need your thoughts and opinions. I'll probably make a post about it on Twitter and YouTube community post as well, because I want to get your input. Do we make another PlushEin? Do we have PlushEin 2.0? Or do we want a Hunie Plush? We will go over a bit of information. I asked them for more info so we can go over it together. But basically, depending on the size, they have two size options. So the 20 centimeter, yep. The first two options, are 30 USD, excluding shipping. The second option, which is much smaller, like kind of keychain size, is $16 USD, BTW. Yeah, two options, well, three options technically, for sizing. So different prices depending on the size. And then the process is basically a 21-day crowdfunding campaign. So we establish what character we want. I let them know, and they'll produce a sample and stuff like that, and they will put up the listing, the crowdfunding campaign. So this time, unlike Makeship, it is much, much lower. The minimum sale requirement is much lower. If I remember correctly, I think the crowdfunding campaign for Makeship was 200, which was a lot, by the way, and I'm so grateful that we surpassed it. But this time it's only 50. So that's actually pretty great. So if we reach 50 sales, then the campaign is successfully funded and the plush will go through production. If we don't reach 50 sales, then everyone will receive a refund. Ignore that last sentence, that's for me. So the options are, do we have a honey? This is basically my channel mascot, but also represents you, my community. Or do we have another Ian? But this time, instead of my main outfit, if you, oops, oh, wait, come back. Oh, hold on. You're not going to see that yet. Okay, this is my winter outfit. I haven't showcased it much yet, but this is also another option for PlushEin 2.0, or maybe this outfit, my pajama outfit. Give me a second. Like this outfit, I don't know. Whatever the vibe is, it is mostly up to you guys to determine what the next plushie will be. Sorry, give me a second. You mean I can potentially have a mini plushie to take to work? Yes, potentially. If that's also what other people want. But yeah. Sleep pajama outfit, or winter outfit, or Hunie Plush. It is entirely up to you, and I'm going to have you guys decide in either YouTube community post or Twitter post, and whichever has the most votes, we'll try to make it happen. Here are some examples of other creators' plushes if you want to see like the potential, basically. This one. So like the hair, like I think you can choose the material or they choose it for you, but like this hair, fluffy. Unlike PlushEin, her hair is not fluffy, it's more flat. Also the clothes are much more detailed too. This is another one. This is I am in the way. It's another one. And these are more examples. So you can see the potential that the new plush could be. Also, I think this guy looks so funny. I like him a lot. But yeah. I will... Okay, let's do a small discussion first. What plush would you like to see? Would you like to see PlushEin 2.0? Winter outfit? Pajama outfit? Or... I don't have... It will take longer to commission or design another outfit, so I'm just gonna keep those two options. Either the winter outfit, or or pajama outfit, or a Hunie Plush. Thoughts? PlushEin 2.0. Winter outfit? No bold Ian. No bold PlushEin. Absolutely not. Why not both? Honestly, I don't think we would succeed with two campaigns. But maybe in the future. I don't know, actually. Hold on, let me... actually, I will include a better picture of the pajama outfit. Give me a second. Where is it? Right here. Just here. Oop. But yeah, these are your options. What would you like? What would you like? Winter-in, pajama. I should just run a poll. Start a poll. Oh, I can have 3. Yes! What should the next plush be? I do suggest, if you have a preference, only if you are likely to get a plush. Let's see. Winter outfit. Pajama outfit. Honey. Okay. Choose. Which one? What outfits would you like next? And we will try to make it happen. Honestly, I'm pretty stoked that we get to have another opportunity to make a plush, and that there is interest. Unfortunately, we won't be able to bring back PlushEin version 1 with Makeship, so I'm glad we have a second chance. But yes, what would you guys like? Please shoot, please vote in the poll. There are 3 options. Remember, there are no wrong options. Maybe in the future, but probably like in over a year's time, we will do another plush with a different outfit. But that's kind of a stretch. But yeah. We shall see. Not only will I count this poll for results, but again, I will do a YouTube community post in case you change your mind, and a Twitter post as well. And I will share the progress on Twitter and on YouTube as well. So far, winter outfit is winning. Actually, I haven't commissioned a winter outfit for my VTuber model yet, which I want to do eventually when I can get things done in my life. But it's really cute. Who? I did commission someone to design it for me, actually. I'm trying to find... Oh, yeah. The artist for the outfits of Winter Berry-in is Echo Nechan. So thank you, Echo, for designing such a cute outfit for Berry-in. Imagine we get Winter PlushEin before we get VTuber Winter-in. That's probably very likely. Cause like I have no reason to like commission new outfits for my VTuber model, cause it's mostly for fun, but it's also a lot of money. And I'd rather put that money like elsewhere. Winter outfit is currently winning at 52%, pajama outfit at 32%, honey at 16%, 44 votes. Imagine we get an Ian rebrand before the plushie. That's not gonna happen. I've made sure of it. Winter-in, pajama-in, or honey. Your choice. Which one? Which one would you like? This time I would like to see if they are able to like do the glasses. Cause the first time I didn't do the glasses cause I was scared that they wouldn't get it right. And I don't know, she turned out fine. She's still cute, right? But yeah, I want to see if we can give her some glasses this time. Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Which one do you want, Ian? That's the problem. I don't know. That's actually also why, part of the reason why we're polling this in the first place. Because not only do I not know, but it's also good to like get community contribution on the idea, since, well, I'm not going to be the only one buying it. But yeah, I don't have a preference or like one that I would like. I'm fine with any of them, really. It's more like I'm just happy to have a plush. The winter outfit. Ooh, you want it to be real so desperately. Ooh. Ooh, you want it so bad. No, I am not leaning towards any. This is completely up to you guys. This is up to chat, YouTube community, and Twitter as well. Oh, winter outfit 47%, pajama outfit 37%. Honey is still at 16. Poor guy. We're getting somewhere, guys. Well, winter outfit is still in the lead, yes. Oh yeah, I did plan on trying to release more merch sometime within the next few months, but I'm really I'm like busy and stuff like that, so I'm trying to aim for the end of the year. I'm trying. I promise. Were there any other designs in consideration around when you were becoming a bear tuber? Yes. PlushEin had a version 1 that I was for like maybe a month or 2, and then I changed her to this one. Don't know if anyone remembers. I don't got the same amount of love I have for Ian for Honey. You know what? I appreciate your honesty, because the plush should have a lot of love, right? You want to treat them well. You want to love them. See, if Honey gets picked, at least that doesn't look odd, and I have to explain that to people. I get it though. I mean, that's the way I feel with VTuber merch. And like, if I come out with like any kind of clothing or something, I want it to be more bear themed than like my character slapped onto it. I remember the bearing that had 2 types of colors, and it reminded me of the double flavored Cocoa Crunch. Yes! Her hair was brown and with like light blonde streaks. And I don't know if you know, but the reason why her hair was like that was because my hair was like that at the time. And I like to base my designs around me. So that was fun and experimental. But I didn't like it. It wasn't as uniform as much as, yeah. So yeah, I changed it. While I may look a bit more generic now, the design at least is more cohesive in my opinion. So I like. "62 votes, 50% winter outfits, 37% pajama outfit, 13% honey." Ooh, sleep well, laziest. Thanks for joining. I hope you eat all the scraps in your dreams. "51, 37, 13. Oh me, oh my. Yeah, but seems like winter outfit is well loved, thankfully. As much like she hasn't made much of an appearance yet, but I've commissioned a good amount of art for her for like thumbnails and stuff. Hopefully we shall see her soon. I will probably... Let's see, what time is it? Okay, 4 more minutes. You have 4 more minutes left to vote if you haven't voted already for the next plush. After this, I'll probably post... Actually, no. I need to post something else, and then the day after, I will post the polls, and you can vote. If you change your mind, you can vote more there, or just amplify your vote there. I'll take a screenshot of the poll results for this, and keep track of the winning design. 69 votes, 51% winter outfit, 35% pajama outfit, 14% honey. Ooh, ooh. Which one? Which one is next? What's the next plush? Also, what size would you guys want? Would you? I think the oh, I'm in the way. The first size, I think, is the standard plush size. I think similar to PlushEin. 30 USD, which is the same price as PlushEin version 1, if I remember correctly. Size 2 accurate to real life? How dare you? How dare you, Yuri? How have I not banned you yet? I keep threatening, but I just don't do it. Unbelievable. I'm too nice to you, Yuri. $70 votes, 50% winter outfit, 36% pajama, 14% honey. I wonder. Ooh. Which one, guys? Ooh. Ooh, which one? Two more minutes left. And then I will end poll and end stream as well. The smaller size could be nice as a socially acceptable travel partner. I agree. I also have another for my next merch drop. It would be a smaller PlushEin, different shape too. I'll talk more about it when designing and stuff like that, but it would yeah. 49% winter outfit, 48% winter outfit, 36% pajama outfit, 16% honey. Oh, 75 votes. So many choices. John Cat Plush. Oh, John, my boy. Cecily. How'd the cats react to return? They were scared of me. They didn't recognize me immediately, probably because I smelled different. So it took them like a day or two to get used to me, and a few treats, a few bribes here and there, but now they know I am their father. John and Moggy get their own plushies to snuggle, right? They do, they will. Or maybe they might have to share one, because sharing is caring. And, yeah. They might scratch the heck out of her though. You know, because she's soft and stuff. Can always win a cat over with bribes? Exactly. But I miss them so much. My relatives have a cat, actually. So I wasn't completely catless during my trip. I don't have any pictures, and I don't want to post the cat in case they do post about the cat on social media, but the cat is so cute and so like old too. Their cat is, I think, 12 years old, but still going strong. Super fluffy and kind of fat, but really friendly and chill. Unlike my toddlers, who zoom me around and cause messes and scream when they're lonely, but I love them. But yeah, I love cat. I like the on Twitter I posted pictures of my cats like yesterday or the other day. I like how round they look. They're so funny. Gotta be for real, Ian. Me buying my first plushie, PlushEin, has got me addicted to buying plushies over the past year. I got like close to 30 plushies. Oh god, don't say that. Wait, you're saying that I'm the start of your addiction. Oh no, should we start rehab? Honestly, I have a plushie addiction too. I can't even hide it. I have so many plushies. Like I have like a storage box full of them, and my mom keeps telling me to stop buying them, but I just can't help it. Hey, oops. You look round after your holiday? You know what? I don't even disagree. I am a bit softer getting back to Australia, but I'm not mad about it. I'm pretty happy with the food that I ate, and I worked hard to get there. And it'd be pretty unfortunate if I flew to a different country and didn't eat to my heart's content. I do need to get back to the gym though, so but I look forward to it, so I'm not sad about it. Buying one plushie is the pipeline to financial downfall. No. Oh my god, you know what would be much worse? Like gacha plushes. Like PlushEin keychains of different designs and stuff, but gacha. I feel like that would worsen it. As fun as it would be, it's Gamba. Did you eat lesbians? I did not. I told you I didn't. God, you forget our conversations, Yura. Don't talk to me. I don't talk to you. Great business perspective, but I despise gacha. I also hate gacha. I do not condone gambling of any kind. Also not a fan of gacha games either. Have reported her to the zoo. The zoo? The zoo? Hello? I remember being in a stream and the chatting portion involved people confessing how much they spent in gacha. Worst I heard was 600. I know people that was like genuinely like in the 5,000s. It is that like apparently addicting and like dangerous actually. Like I joke about gacha and gambling, but it's like bad. And it's even worse nowadays. Like, I don't know if they have it in like your countries and stuff, but like, there's a store called Pop Mart where they sell like little figurines in little gacha boxes. And it has been so normalized for people to buy huge boxes of them and like consume many of these gacha boxes and be frustrated that they don't get the one that they want. And it is kind of scary at how normalized that is. It's crazy. Not gonna lie, I used to be one of them. Well, not to the extent, but I would get like frustrated at like not getting the one that I want. So I either stop, like don't get it at all, or I only get a box if I'm happy with like all of them, like I don't mind any of them. Or like online, depending on the website, you can like select which design and they like find it for you. So I do that instead. Don't people only buy one box? No. They start with one, don't get the one that they want, and then they go back for more. Or they buy like the whole sets. My gym manager was telling me about Pop Mart in Sydney. It is crazy. There's so many Pop Marts in Australia. Proud of myself because I didn't spend any money on any gacha games and stay free to play and only spend my money on food. Good for you. I'm proud of you too. Staying free to play in a lot of games nowadays is kind of like, I don't know, a lot of games just trying to get your money. I saw a Miku gacha box, but it was like 2 Mikus and 4 other random characters I don't even know. I think I've seen a few Miku ones. Oh yeah, the voting is supposed to be over, my bad. Oops. Oh my god, I was supposed to end stream like 7 minutes ago. Alright, ending poll now. Alright, so YouTube stream chats, 84 votes. Let me... Alright, 84 votes. Winter outfit has won with 47%, pajama outfit at 36, and honey at 17. So I'm going to put winter outfit as a win for stream chat. In the next few days, I will probably post the next poll on YouTube community or Twitter, and hopefully, actually, no, there's no way we can tie because it's 3 options, so we shall see. We shall see which one wins, and I will try to update you guys about it on the way. But yeah, I need to go to sleep now because I have a busy day today. But thank you guys so much for returning to Thank you guys so much for watching my stream and hanging out with me. I hope you guys had fun listening and looking at the very few pictures I have from my trip. As for audios, I will probably start uploading the end of this week, like this next week, or the start of the week after that. I still have things in real life to wrap up, and obviously I need time to like record and edit my audios. I do want to talk about I guess the future of my channel in another stream, because I don't want to hold you guys up for too long. But just know, I still hope to be around for as long as I can, but just know there might be less audios, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you for joining in the poll as well. It's nice to get your contributions on merch. I will go to sleep now, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye!